Okay, I am live. I'm going to share this on Facebook. Share this over on my Facebook. Okay. And share this on the Vintage Karma Facebook page. Okay. Let's see, we got anybody watching? We got a couple people watching. Hello. So if there's anybody watching and you want to ask some questions, feel free to use the chat on YouTube, or we'll just kind of check around and try to find some other places where people could be asking questions. But if you could ask the questions on YouTube, that would be the best way, as opposed to over on Facebook, where I'll probably be more likely to miss it. So, yeah. Hey, Tash. Yeah. You want to come be on my video? So it says we got 2 watching now. So right now we got Tosh, the apprentice, who's going to come join us. And if anybody wants to ask any questions to Tosh about being a tattoo apprentice or anything like that, and if anybody has any problems hearing anything, let me know. Come have a CD. Ooh.
Oh, there I am.
You're on the TV. So, and then down here, hopefully people will chime in. Ask us anything. Boop. So we had the ghost hunt on a Saturday night. What'd you think about that?
It was kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Because it was super late whenever they were doing stuff, so I was kind of like a little freaked out. But I think if it was daylight, I wouldn't have been so freaked out.
Really? Did you, were you surprised by anything you experienced or saw, or what do you think of the...
I wish there would have been more I wanted them to move something. Right in front of my face.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's almost like trying to get cats to do tricks, Yeah. It's like they're not going to do whatever you want them to do when you need them to do it. But I think there's definitely some interesting stuff that happened. I think the thing that really surprised me was when they used that device that would kind of identify figures, and it showed the spirit in the rocking chair, and then it kept showing the scene supporter spirit, and then it panned over, and then they had in the past grand seat. So I'm going to be working on doing a compilation video of all the footage, and I will be posting that here at some point to kind of be the condensed kind of take of everything that was found when the GhostNet investigators came on Saturday, and that was very exciting. Is anybody watching? Can you hear us okay? Nobody's talking to us.
There's 3 watching now.
There's 3 watching now. I'm gonna quickly jump over to Facebook and see if anybody is asking questions. See if anybody's over here. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna go back to YouTube. This is kind of a new way of trying to do the live feed over YouTube because YouTube changed its rules on who can live feed through the app. So, okay, we got Axe Lady. Cool. I don't know who Axe Lady is. Yeah, there's a definite lag with the between the feeds. So, can you hear us okay? Oh, great. Thank you, Axe Lady. I'm glad you can hear us okay. I'm using my binaural microphones that are plugged into my iPhone, so I just want to make sure everything was coming through loud and clear and not buffering or sounding like poop. Do you have any questions for us regarding art, tattooing, ghosts, Oddfellows, whatever? We're here to chit chat with you. Oh, that's cool. You can even see over there. You can see the little chit chat there. So yeah, you're an apprentice. Mm-hmm. You're like, mm-hmm. you feel like I put you in the hot seat here, haven't you?
I don't know what to say. I'm just waiting for someone to ask me something.
Yeah. Well, they will. Just gotta kind of let people get froggy and ask some questions. So I hear them downstairs listening to us. So do you have any advice for anybody who is looking to become a tattoo apprentice?
I'd say don't try anything at home, and definitely practice drawing, practice looking at tattoos and trying to even like you can trace them if it's for learning and stuff. So I would definitely recommend that. YouTube videos that just talk about the process. Don't try to do the process on your own. Just learn, just so you kind of go in knowing a little bit about what to expect.
Cool. And for you, since you've been here with us for a little bit, are there things that you were, I guess, notions you had going into it versus what the reality of it is, as far as the apprenticeship goes, or tattooing in general, or doing art for a living versus art for a hobby?
Yeah, it's a lot of you don't always get to draw what you want, it's to make the client happy, and it's not as easy as you think it is, and it's just you have to do it to understand, but it's just really intense.
Mm-hmm. As far as art goes, do you find yourself looking at art differently as far as oh, that art's cool, but it would make a bad tattoo, or that would make a cool tattoo? Or...
Yeah. I definitely look longer at when I see artists posting work and stuff, just to see, if it makes a good tattoo and my opinion of it, and just before I'd just be it looks good, keep scrolling, but now I'm analyzing and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So I hear people creeping around back there. As far as art that you're working on as a tattooer, do you find that, even though you're still early on in your career, are there certain styles that you're enjoying more, or are you just still kind of feeling it out and trying to figure out what you like? Or
I definitely haven't tried all the styles, so that's hard to tell. But as far as I know, like I'm really into doing like traditional designs. I really want to be improving at black and gray. So if you are looking for me to practice some black and gray on you, you should hit us up.
Yeah, Tasha's looking for some people to practice some stuff on and at discount. So if anybody's looking to get some stuff done and it's within the criteria of what Tasha's working on right now, obviously, like if somebody's going to come in and expect to get like a whole back piece or a sleeve, we're going to have to turn that one down. But if it's, you know, like single point pieces, that's, you know, exactly what we're looking for Tosh right now. And so let's make a quick pivot. So you just got elected Noble Grand of our Oddfellows Lodge.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
It's exciting because I've only been in it probably like, I think it's been like 2 years, a little over 2 years, and I've just like climbed up the like ladder, and I'm really excited to just like do a lot of fun projects and I want like more members who are excited to help the community and who are excited to, you know, learn from each other and build friendships and stuff and just like hang out and have a good time. Right now I'm working on hoping to get some people to hopefully like give educational types of speeches in the lodge, or so if you're interested in doing something like that, like I'm interested in having people talking about like environmental things or crafty things or artistic things. I'm down to have you guys, you know, speak in the lodge. Another thing right now is our lodge does have some shirts for sale that I designed the logo for, and we get like a big portion of the profit. So if you're looking to maybe not even join, but you just want to support us, you can always head over to the Oddfellows Facebook page and buy a t-shirt. It's only $25, so
cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So do you find that being a newer member and then kind of quickly rising to the top position, is that scary, or are you excited? Or
I'm excited. I mean, the whole process is like, you try your best, but we're all gonna make mistakes in this, so we just get to learn from each other. And since the lodge is like so new, being like reinstated or whatever, I think we're all just learning. So it's not as intimidating. Like, obviously be a leader, but if you're gonna have stuff that happens and you're gonna need help,
I think it's definitely good to have, you know, those younger voices get into those leadership positions, so that way they can, you know, have the projects that they want to work on and have it not be all about, you know, doing the same old stuff, and just trying new things and not being afraid to kind of fail a little bit or, you know, make mistakes. Or it's, you know, the only way that we can learn and grow personally and as a group. So I'm excited. I'm excited about having somebody that is, you know, completely like a new person, young, you know, energetic, to kind of bring new ideas and a new focus.
It makes it a really good opportunity also if you have been interested in doing like some kind of thing for the community, or like I want to help in some way, but like I'm kind of scared to because I don't know what to do. It makes it kind of more fun because you get to go into it with people that also might not know what they're doing, but like you're just trying your best to help. So
yeah, and it offers a good framework to work by also, so that way it's like it's flexible enough that you can kind of do what you want, but it also provides enough structure that you're not going to get yourself in too deep of a situation with anything. So especially like, you know, handling money or taking notes or just, you know, running a group, I think it's a great kind of like a learning ground. Laura's got a question. What's your favorite karaoke song to karaoke, Tash?
Well, Laura, I really do like Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears. That's one of my faves. What's Going On by Four Non Blondes. That's a hit.
It is a hit.
Because, like, when you're in Oddfellows, we have these potlucks, and it's super fun because we have, like, a theme and things, and we usually end up karaokeing, like, for hours at the end of the night, and you don't have to sing, so don't be scared. No one's going to pressure you.
It's super chill.
Just, like, if you want to sing, go up there and sing. Like, and if you aren't going to sing, I'm going to sing, so you'll have a show no matter what.
Yeah, and I'll play my little drum set along with it, too, to kind of give it that, like, live band kind of vibe, so I don't know, kind of, just because I want to play drums. Let's just be real. I just kind of it's an excuse for me to play an instrument and have fun, and I'm not the best at singing, so I get to participate in my own little way, and hopefully it doesn't sound horrible and annoy people.
And like, you can, like, if you're not interested in that, like, there's a lot of people that like to play games, so if you want to go to like a separate room or just chill in the lodge while we're singing and play a game, like, that's chill too.
Yeah, definitely. We've got the front half of the building that people go and chill and have the chill out room where people can chit chat and they don't have to listen to the loud music. It works out really good as a setup for having people come over and hang out and be able to get, like, what they want out of a social experience and not have to be all piled up on top of each other or have trouble hearing. So cool. Yeah, I think a lot of people, if they came and visited once or whatever, would kind of have a different perception of what it's all about. And that's kind of part of good reason why we do the open meetings, like, at least once a year, to try to kind of get those people who are curious about it and try to kind of try it out.
I think we're going to have one in February.
Yeah, February we're going to have our next open meeting, and it's on our Facebook page. We got an event set up for that as well. And you've got some other fun stuff lined up too, right? Laura must have been reading my mind because I just segued and you just hit that. So what else? You got some other stuff lined up, don't you?
Yeah, so I don't know if you know about this artist. She's really awesome in Urbana, Lydia Puttycomb, and she does those really awesome woodcuts and prints and has these cool little cute little characters and things. So I am doing, like, a collaboration with her in January. I'll have to double check the date, but basically I came up with some flash based off of subjects in Lydia's work and kind of put, like, a tattoo-y kind of swing on them. And so Lydia's going to be up front selling, like, prints and all of her work, and then I will be taking appointments for working off this flash sheet. So I'm going to say, I believe January 18th, I'm going to be doing that for the whole work day, just doing those pieces off that sheet. And so you should, like, stop by and just check it out. Check out Lydia's work. She's really awesome. And get some of my sick tats.
Cool. So I think that's going to be a really, really cool kind of crossover opportunity that you don't really, I don't know, I can't say I've really seen it at all, or if I have, it's not been lately, to where artists have kind of done a crossover with a tattoo shop and kind of did, like, a fine art sort of crossover. So it's a kind of a really unique kind of thing that I don't think, has really ever been delved into as a crossover, to have you kind of actually tattooing the art that the artist does and then have the artist here along with you. And so I think that's going to be a really kind of a unique opportunity for people to come. And I know Lydia is a very, very well-known and well-liked artist up in the Champaign-Urbana bit. Yeah, and we got some other cool art events that we're lining up as well that Caleb is working on. So I think, we got some really cool stuff lined up for the next several months, that stuff that's not completely set in stone yet, that we're not going to formally announce, but I have a special project that I'm working on that's a tattoo project that I'm not quite going to announce yet. I need to get all my ducks in a row, but it is going to be a very experimental black work project, and I am looking for a couple volunteers. I will have more details shortly once I have everything kind of written out and sorted and organized, because it's going to be just a kind of a almost like a personal fun project that is going to be a radical departure from what I do every day tattoo wise, and I think hopefully it'll resonate with a lot of people, and I think also for a lot of people they will think it's completely crazy, but I'm really excited about it, and so hopefully some of you will be too once I come out with it, and it's definitely going to be completely out of this world.
I don't think I've heard of this project.
I've tried to play a little bit close to the vest, so yeah, I've talked to a couple people about it that seem, like I've talked to Laura about it, and I've talked to Jess and Brian Murphy about it, and they all seem to think it's a pretty cool idea. So yeah, so I'm excited about trying that out, and we've got a guest artist coming in a week.
Let me see.
The
certain
27th and the 28th, right?
I think so. White guest spotting here, so if you're down to get like a portrait, and what else is he wanting to do?
He's wanting to do like portraits, some anything realism based, but he could do anything. If you check out on our Facebook page, we have that as the top little pinned post at the Vintage Karma Facebook, and yeah, so
if you want to schedule with him, just give us a call.
Yeah, just give us a call. I think we've already got one appointment booked for him, and which we're excited about, and hopefully we'll get some more for him. And yeah, we're excited to have a guest. It's been a little bit since we've had a guest artist at the shop, so I think it'll be good to have somebody kind of come over and play and swap ideas and just kind of hang out and chill and talk tattoos and talk art and get some different ideas and different just it's good to get different people in through the shop and talk about what motivates us and what makes us excited, and maybe I'll be able to do a live video with him even if he's willing to do it. So yeah, I don't know him too well yet, but cool. So yeah,
let's see if we have any more messages.
Yeah, let's look and see what we got here, so I think we can see that there. So I'm going to go to the Facebook here, and so Laura just says audio is good, but the video is terrible. So we apologize that the video is poopy, but that's okay because you can hear us good apparently. I'm just running around my iPad here. Looks so intense. Smile because you have a wonderful smile.
Soak that in.
Cool. So if we're not going to get like a ton more questions, we might just end it in a little bit and then might come back later or whatever, so yeah, if we have to figure out like something with the feed, if the feed's kind of poop-tastic, obviously that's not going to be, fun to watch. So cool. So I think that was a good little update for some stuff we got coming up in the next few months. We got guest artists next week on the 27th and 28th. Bryson White, hit us up or hit him up for the tattoos. Tosh and Lydia Puttycomb are doing a collab, and Caleb's got some cool art kind of projects coming up. I've got a cool tattoo project coming up, and
if you want to be part of Oddfellows, hit us up. Hit us up
if you want to do Oddfellows. Like I said, we got that open meeting coming up in February, and if you want to join, there's the big spring group initiation degree day coming up in March. So yeah, ask us questions about that. We're going to start, making plans for the next Odd Market, which was the past one we had was our best one yet, which is exciting. And yeah, we're gonna keep arting and keep tattooing and keep kind of living the dream down here in little old Tuscola. Have a great one. Bye.